I did an internet search um, after I was injured, and I came upon your website. The website was very simple, straightforward, descriptive of the services offered, and very kind and sympathetic. I just got a really good feeling from it. It wasn't overly complicated. It didn't promise the world. It just said that they would be a very good advocate for me. My first meeting was very good. I was badly injured, and I came in person, and I met with Vic the day I arrived, and he was very sympathetic to me. He told me that he would do his best for me, and he was very, very sincere. Vic is a very well-spoken, outgoing person, and he had a very wonderful quality of making me feel at ease with him, being able to explain the process. He's very articulate, and he's just the kind of person that I know he's sincere in my heart of hearts. I felt so good about retaining him when I first came to him, and my feelings were correct. After meeting with Vic, I had absolutely no reservations hiring his firm based on his ability to explain the process to me, to let me know what to expect, and to give me confidence that he would be the best possible advocate for me with my injury. I started out dealing with the insurance company on my own, which in retrospect now I realize was a horrible mistake. My injury turned out to be way more complicated because of their lack of care for me. Once I hired the firm, I was immediately sent to a specialist in regards to my injury. And he also facilitated physical therapy for me, which I don't believe I would have gotten had I continued to deal with the insurance company on my own. Vic was very, very aggressive, especially initially. His ability to get me proper medical care and get me physical therapy immediately, and also disability insurance, which I'm sure I would have never received had I continued to deal with the insurance company and my former firm. He made everything happen very, very quickly, within a week of the time that I hired him. The staff at Vic's firm is just wonderful. They're really, really nice people, always ready with information. Once again, I always have my phone calls returned. They are very hardworking. They are organized. They keep track of you. You're not just a case number to them. You're a human being that's been injured, and they will help you any possible way that the law will allow. Vic was generous enough with his time to keep me posted on what was happening with the case. He also took the time to seek a second opinion for my injury, and he called me personally to keep me posted on what was going on with the insurance company and the status of my case. Vic is a wonderful, compassionate human being. He's advocating for people that have been injured, and he's a saint for that. I'm pleased with the results of the work that Vic did for me. With the constraints of the workman's compensation law in the state of Kansas, I understood that it was going to be what it was, but Vic worked for me to get me absolutely the best situation that I possibly could have. This is the kind of law where you really have to care about the people and what's happened to them. And the fact that he has made himself so incredibly knowledgeable and so available, I know he cares deeply about the people that he serves. He is the kind of attorney that doesn't just sweep your case under the rug. He worked on it and fought for me and saw my case all the way to fruition. Vic is very talented legally. He is well versed in the workmen's compensation laws of Kansas and Missouri. I know his background and his experience helped me to feel confident in him and also know that he was going to do the best possible job for me. I absolutely enjoyed working with Vic. He, like I said, he was so intent on doing the best he could for me within the parameters that he has to work with. I would do it again in a heartbeat. And I would always recommend Vic to anybody who's had any type of injury at work in Kansas or Missouri. I would just say if anybody's ever been hurt at work, it's not a good idea to try and deal with the insurance company on your own. They're not out to help you. Workman's compensation insurance is not there in case you get hurt. Workman's compensation insurance is a for-profit enterprise. And without advocates like Vic, it's almost impossible to get the help that you might need for your injury.